Of the Imitation of Christ by Thomas à Kempis. Book 4, A Devout Exhortation to Holy Communion. Chapter 16, That we ought to lay open our needs to Christ and crave His grace. The voice of the disciple. O most sweet and loving Lord, whom I now desire to receive with devotion, Thou knowest my weakness and the necessity which I am under, in how great evils and vices I am lying, how often I am weighed down, tempted, troubled, and defiled. To Thee I come for remedy, to Thee I pray for comfort and succor. I speak to Him who knows all things, to whom all within me is manifest, and who alone can perfectly comfort and help me. Thou knowest what good things I most need, and how poor I am in virtues. Behold, I stand before Thee, poor and naked, begging for Thy grace and imploring Thy mercy. Cheer Thy famishing suppliant, enkindle my coldness with the fire of Thy love. Enlighten my blindness with the brightness of Thy presence. Turn for me all earthly things into bitterness, all things grievous and adverse into patience, all things groveling and created into contempt and forgetfulness. Raise up my heart to Thee in heaven, and suffer me not to stray to and fro upon earth. Be Thou alone sweet to me from henceforth for evermore. For Thou only art my meat and drink, my love and my joy, my sweetness and all my good. Oh, that with Thy presence Thou wouldest wholly enkindle and consume me, and transform me into Thyself, that I may be made one spirit with Thee by the grace of inward union, and by the melting of ardent love. Suffer me not to go from Thee an hungried and athirst, but deal with me in Thy mercy as Thou hast often dealt wonderfully with Thy saints. What marvel if I should be wholly set on fire by Thee, and should die out in myself, since Thou art a fire always glowing and never failing, a love purifying the heart and enlightening the understanding. And that concludes Chapter 16 of Book 4 of the Imitation of Christ.